Welcome to Sonic Legacy, where we dive into the timeless tales and transformative tunes that have shaped generations.
There it is. We're back. Gary and I back doing our best to just break down these Bon Jovi albums. We have worked our way all the way up to Crush. Gary, this came out what in was
Orange Crush,
99 or 2000? Do you have that information on? I didn't even throw you in the spot there.
May 29th, 2000.
2000. Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have any initial thoughts on this album? Do you remember getting it? Did you get it when it came out? Because I don't remember getting it as soon as it came out. This is one I picked up after, obviously, when it was released. But I just don't remember when. But I mean, at this point, I've moved away from anticipating Bon Jovi albums. You know, I think we both have kind of gone that route.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I probably did not get it initially either.
Yeah.
It's not that, because I actually really enjoyed These Days.
Yeah.
But I don't. It's like you. I don't remember the buzz of Bon Jovi at this point. It's not like I mean, at this point, Crush came out 5 years after These Days. Now I think there was some stuff in the meantime that came out in between them, but it wasn't a Bon Jovi album. So yeah, when this came out, I don't know that I initially got it, but I do remember the first track off of it.
I mean, I think we're dealing with they're a solid 10, 12 years past their New Jersey heyday.
Yeah.
A lot of music has changed in 12 years on a band. I mean, grunge has come and changed things. I think grunge is already come and gone by now, and you're back into the 2000s, which is a whole different era of music, and we can discuss at some other point that. But I think this album, they're trying to figure out where they are in this world. You know,
definitely sounds like a band trying to find their voice, because I mean, one of my main issues with this album is it's a great album. It just doesn't sound like a Bon Jovi album to me at all. And then as they go from this point forward, and we talk about those other albums, I just feel like it's either like an identity crisis at this point, or it's just trying to stay relevant.
It has to be tough, because I mean, and all of our bands that we grew up on, you got to think they're going through the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, if we get down the list of all the bands we loved back then, they were struggling at this point. Now, Jovi still had a great built-in fan base. I don't know that he ever truly struggled to sell places and tickets, unlike other bands that we loved that just are way down. Like they're playing clubs now versus arenas.
Right.
But I will say this before we get into all the rankings. I love this album. This is, in my opinion, and we'll get down to the breakdown. This was in my opinion, again, people can disagree. I think for me, this was the last great Bon Jovi album as a whole.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of misses on this album. I mean, I don't think I have anything ranked lower than 7. I got one.
Look, I'm gonna say from the outset, I haven't really been super like dead on getting rankings. I've been just kind of playing it by ears. We talk about
bounce them off me.
I still haven't done that. I haven't done that with any of these.
No.
But I do have thoughts on each song, and there are definitely some that are better than others. But for the most part, I mean, it is a solid album.
Yeah, I love so many songs on it. This is an album I put on just randomly and still listen to. I just truly enjoy this album. So let's get into the songs now, Gary. You got you want to run down the titles and anything about the songwriting? I think they've got guest writers on this one too. I believe.
At this point, they start. It's funny because it's kind of gotten away from the John and Richie show and become a lot more like. In fact, I don't know if it's. Yeah, okay, they do have them in here. But okay, never mind. This is me live checking myself.
Figure as we go.
Yeah, so we've got. We'll talk about the songwriting on each one as we go, but the track list real quick is "It's My Life."
Yep.
Say It Isn't So.
Yeah.
Thank You for Loving Me. Two-Story Town. Next 100 Years. Just Older. Mystery Train. Save the World. Andy's Favorite Captain Crash and the Beauty Queen from Mars.
This is a great song. It's a banger. Certified banger.
She's a Mystery. I Got the Girl and One Wild Night. Now, real quick, I will mention that the only lone John and Richie song on that happens to be the Captain Crash. So,
well, let's do it, Gary. Let's get into this. So, the first track is "It's My Life."
Yeah,
this is a great song. This to me is a 10 out of 10. This is Bon Jovi as we know him, and I love this song. I love everything about it. It's a great song. It's back into that kind of an anthem, sing along.
Yeah,
it brought back Tommy and Gina.
Yeah,
a little callback, a little something there. And a little bit of the talk box was in this thing, you know. Wow.
Yeah.
Da, da, da. So this song for me was back to Bon Jovi that we knew and loved back in the 80s.
I agree. I mean, I would almost argue that this is the only song, save maybe one of the slower songs on this album, that actually sounds like a Bon Jovi song. If you heard it, you'd be like, that sounds like a Bon Jovi song.
Yeah.
So definitely,
it's tough. Like you stated earlier, they're changing.
Yeah.
And you know, artists grow. It's funny. We as fans, we want to keep, I guess we want the same album over and over. Like we're hesitant for growth, which is kind of sad, but that's how we are as people. You know, it's like, why do you keep eating the Doritos? Well, because you like Doritos. And if they change it, you get mad. Or the Oreos or reset. Like, what was wrong with the Oreo? Just leave it alone. But they have to grow. And Bon Jovi is that Oreo that has to grow.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that, because on your wall behind you, got Marvelous 3 and Butch Walker stuff.
What?
And look, the reason I bring it up is because it's weird, because of things that I grew up with. It's like you said, things you grow up with, it's almost like you want to keep that sort of same vibe all throughout, which is not realistic.
No.
Now with Butch, and I know we're not talking about Butch, but I just want to make the point that,
but we'd be remiss if we didn't.
We would be remiss. For some reason, I was always interested as he released new material to see what kind of new thing he's going to do.
Yeah.
Like, there's always some sort of different vibe to his stuff. So and I don't know if that's just becoming a more mature listener, or just my expectations from a band that I grew up with. But either way, it's like, there is kind of that, you don't want the same song, but you want the same sound, or
yes,
you know, the same vibe or whatever.
Yeah, it's that thing of what do they say? Like, your musical tastes lock in between like 15 and like 20 or something. Like, whatever you listen to then is what you love and what you'll defend. That's why everybody says our generation's music was better than any generation's music, because that's what we locked into. And I know I'm butchering whatever that philosophy is, but everybody knows what I'm talking about. And that's where we were. But we loved this anthemic arena rock hairband stuff. That's what we cut our teeth on. And It's My Life is a nice throwback to that, in my opinion. So anyway. The next one down, Gary. Track number 2 is "Say It Isn't So." I have this as an 8 out of 10. I love this. I'm going to sound like a broken record on this, because I'm a huge fan of this album. I love this song. It's not a 10, but this is a great song. There's not a skip on this album, for the record. Not a skip.
Yeah, this was written by John and Billy Falcon, who, I'm looking through his credentials. I don't know if this is if he's more known for songwriting. It looks like he has a lot of albums on it as a solo artist.
Okay.
So, but he's done a lot of writing with Bon Jovi. So we'll be talking about him, or at least in passing, with songwriting for the next 100 years. No.
Yes. I was holding. I was like, don't do it. Don't do it. It's hanging there.
For the next quite a number of albums, it looks like. But so yeah, this one is a John and Billy Falcon song. And I will only say this again, a lot of these don't sound like a Bon Jovi song to me. It does not make them a bad song. It just doesn't sound like the same feel.
No, I agree.
I don't know that you'll know this reference, but Tara heard this song as I'm re-listening to this, and she goes, "This song reminds me of Tal Bachman," which you may or may not know. Tal Bachman, and I think he was only really famous for one song, that "She's So High" song.
Yeah.
We had that album that came off of, and so we would listen to that album from time to time. She was a bigger fan of it than I was, but
yeah,
I get it. I see what she's saying. It does have like a.
That's a nice pull though.
It's a yeah. Yeah.
Like
interesting.
I did not have that anywhere in my bingo card. Tal Bachman.
Didn't think we'd be talking about him today. Yeah.
Let alone on this episode, on any episode.
Yeah.
Although that is a great song he had though. A couple quick notes. I don't know if you ever remember watching or saw the video for this song, Gary, but in this video you had a Matt LeBlanc.
Oh yeah, you know what? I do remember seeing the video.
Emilio Estevez and Arnold Schwarzenegger, amongst the many other people, but there's like a bunch of cameos in this video. LeBlanc plays the kind of the main character of this one. I kept watching. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, that's Joey.
Yeah.
And then I went back and I was like, well, this was the heyday of Friends. Friends was this was in 2099. So yeah. Friends was there.
Yeah, it's funny when you bring up Matt LeBlanc. I don't know how many people this happens to, but with him in particular, I struggle to remember his real name, and I always go, it's Joey Tribbiani. Every time I see him.
That's good. It's a nod to him.
That's a really dumb aside. Yeah, he really played that character well.
Yeah.
Sorry, I digress.
Little Opie Cunningham.
Yeah.
So number 3 on this hit list is "Thank You, Gary, for Loving Me."
You don't have to thank me, Andy.
This is a 9 out of 10 for me. One thing these guys can do is write a love song.
And this is another one that I do think sounds like a Bon Jovi song for sure.
Yeah.
It has they're good at ballads and slow, meaningful songs.
I went and did a little research on this. So this title, just so you know, Gary, was inspired from a line from the movie Meet Joe Black. In the movie, this one says, "Thank you for loving me." And John, I'll take that. Thank you.
Yoink.
I wrote, it's a little cheesy.
Yeah, it is, but it's still a good song.
But it's a good song, and I'll pass. Like, I didn't wake up feeling the cheesiest today, but I'll take this song in my bag of Cheetos. The one other thing I thought was funny is they call back to the 5 words thing.
Oh yeah,
remember these 5 words I swear to you, and thank you for loving me.
It's a different 5 words.
It's a different 5 words, but it's a common theme with him now. It's apparently.
For the record, you got your songwriting on this one is the same as "It's My Life," which was John and Richie and Max Martin.
Oh, good. Well, Max, there you go, buddy. Hope that bought you a piece of property with this one. Number 4, Two-Story Town, 9 out of 10. Simple note, Gary. I love this song. This actually, to me, reminds me a slight bit of a little Janie Lane song.
Yep, I totally agree.
And I love that Janie Lane song off of an unreleased album called Jabberwocky. If someday when we talk about Janie, you'll hear a lot about that. But
same vibe, same story.
Yeah, it's great. It's just like if I didn't know better, I'd say they were trying to make an homage to Janie Lane's song, but I don't know that that's true.
Right.
But this is just that's a fun song. I love the feel of it, It's good. It's good.
Andy, let me tell you a little about the songwriting.
Do it.
By the way, I agree. I actually love this. Is one of the highlights of the album for me.
Yeah, it's great.
John and Richie, of course. We have Dean. I am going to butcher this last name. Crackle. I don't know.
Okay.
And Mark Hudson.
Of Mark Hudson Productions?
Of Mark Hudson. Of Mark. No, not that one.
Mark Goodson, Bill Hudson Productions.
Not the Mark Goodson. Yeah.
Oh, shit. I ruined it. Damn, it is a great 70s game show callback.
No, Mark Hudson. You remember the Hudson brothers from back in the day?
I don't.
You don't? Oh,
should
I thought for sure. Yeah, you should. I would have thought that you'd get the reference. I don't want to go too far down this avenue. So those who know Mark Hudson, he was a songwriter listed on this particular album. We will go into that some other time, Andy. We'll talk about it later.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll talk. We'll have to talk about the Hudson brothers.
That'll happen.
That'll happen.
Yep. Anyway, 9 out of 10 on this one. It's great. Just a great song. Number 5 on the hit list is "Next 100 Years." Again, repeat, 9 out of 10. I love this song. I love the feel of this song. I love the message behind this song. The drag of the drum at the end, like the little bridge, and John singing over this kind of a march. Just awesome. This album was so full of surprises for me as I just went when I first got it. I remember listening to going, oh my God, this album is so good. I was so surprised it wasn't a bigger album. But again, I think the times had changed and Bon Jovi was not Bon Jovi that we grew up with. But God, I always tell people who haven't listened to it, I was just talking to a friend of mine yet last night about this. And he said he stopped listening to Bon Jovi at New Jersey. And I was like, you are missing out.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, if just buy the Crush. I won't tell you to buy the whole catalog. Buy Crush. It's great.
It's a very dynamic album. I mean, there's a lot of different types of vibe to it.
And he's our age. Same guy. He's our age.
And they're coming out of the dark kind of feel of
gritty.
Some of the grungier, not grungier, but during the grunge times where they had that different sound.
Yeah.
They're moving into more of a more upbeat kind of sound. Quick note on the next 100-year song. It's a self cover, which I didn't realize. So he wrote that song, sent a demo version of that song to a Japanese talent agency, who then, it says, formed a special unit to raise funds for school affected by an earthquake that happened in Japan. And so they had these different Japanese, I don't know if it was different bands or just members from different bands that came in and recorded it.
Yeah.
And so that actually came out, I guess, a year before this album came out.
Oh, okay. Now I want to look that up.
Yeah. So they actually, and I haven't heard it yet, but actually they are not the first ones to actually record it. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Interesting. That kind of harkens back to She Don't Know Me. There's different versions of that out there that, which is fun to go look those up if you ever want to hear. The song sounds the same, it's just different artists doing it.
I need to make a note about She Don't Know Me because I do have something I want to share. It's not Bon Jovi related, or I would.
You want to correct the grammar?
I would share it here. No, something totally different.
It actually should be She Doesn't Know Me. Thank you.
She does not know me. She does not care.
She doesn't. She can't hear either.
She is deaf. All right.
That's nice. So anyway, 9 out of 10 on that one.
Yeah. Good
love. Number 6, Gary.
Oh, wait, I'd be remiss.
Go.
John Ritchie and Bob Rock.
Bob Rock. Nice. Yep. Producer. I think he's a drummer also. Number 6.
About a different one?
I could
anyway.
be.
Continue.
Number 6 is just older. Gary, certified banger, 10 out of
10. You got the look with the can.
I gotta tell you. Here's my notes on this, Gary. First of all, a great song. This is a great song. It's on looking back, aging, accepting, mature writing, which I think is awesome. Yep. I love the message, and I actually wrote out a verse. I got to read. This is what made me love this song. So at the end, where he's doing that kind of a breakdown.
Okay.
While I look in the mirror, I don't hate what I see. There's a few more lines staring back at me. Now the night has gone a little bit longer or cooler. Sorry, colder. Hey man, I gotta run. You take care. If you see Coach T, tell him I've cut my hair. I kept my faith. I still believe I'm just. And then they kick right back into I like the bed. This is a awesome song.
It is.
End of the day, you could argue all you want with me. You can tell me I'm wrong, and you would be absolutely wrong. It's like Uno card. I reverse that shit back to you. This song is fantastic.
You Uno in reverse.
I stand on it. Foot is down. Foot is down on this song.
This is the second album or second song on the album by John and that Billy Falcon.
Great job on this song. I love everything about this song.
Yeah, it's a great tune.
Because it speaks to, again, he's getting older, he's aging, and he's kind of reflecting on that, and it's awesome, And I like that kind of songwriting. I like that you can accept this is where I'm at, but I'm okay with it. In a world that's fighting for the youth, and even in modern times, if you look at John nowadays, he's let his hair grow gray or white almost, where people are so much with vanity are trying to keep what they have and not age. He's okay with it.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool because it says it's okay.
Yeah.
Not that we needed John's permission, but you know, in a
That's
world
not
where
who I'm hitting up for advice, but I got it.
but if you did, he'd tell you it's okay. I like the bed I'm sleeping in.
Yep, just like him, it's broken in. Anyway,
like a faded pair of old blue jeans, Gary.
The next song, Andy, kind of reminds me that we are starting to get into, I think I may have mentioned it before in passing. We're starting to get into the strange enunciating of words.
Do you have an example?
So the next song is Mystery Train.
Yes.
Now I'm not sure if he's going for a country sound with the
this is weird.
Train.
Yeah.
But he starts doing these vocal things.
Yeah.
That and it's not like I said, this is a great album. I love this album. Following this album, it becomes more and more prevalent.
Yeah, I do know. Yeah.
And it's just little things here and there, but it's like, I don't know, as a singer, I don't know if it's a struggling with a particular note. So you have to, because it's your mouth shape with when you're, shaping some of these words. I don't know if it's part of that and just not the same control or if it's a style.
Yeah, I wonder that too. Like you're trying to fit it into stretch it a little bit, so to speak, for the rhythm.
So it's interesting, but this is kind of the first time that I really start noticing it was this song.
Yeah, what's a whoosy?
Because I like the song.
I do too.
But it's not super high for me. It's not like I wouldn't be 9, 10 area, maybe 7 on this one.
It's a 7. It's a 7. It's a I don't skip it because it's just fun.
Yeah.
But it's very, in my opinion, it's very different for Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Because the feel of it feels different.
And it's kind of for what it is, it's kind of a longer song.
Yeah.
It's over 5 minutes long. Not the longest one on here, but still. So I like the song. This is another John and Billy Falcon song, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that mystery train. So I'm like,
I do.
I don't know if I like that, John.
Can
we get one more take on that, John?
Anyway. Yeah, I can drag it out longer. No. I was thinking you just kind of stick.
I was thinking mystery train. Like, like more like
the one syllable that the word actually is. The one syllable, not the 4.
I don't want the OW in there.
Yeah.
Trow. Or wait, I don't.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Try. That's funny. I never really thought about it like that, but now you say it, I can't unhear that. So thanks.
Sorry. You're welcome.
Now it's a skip. Track number 8, Save the World, Gary. I have not a bad song, but compared to the rest of this album,
it's lower for sure. It's just lower, a John. It's just John. It's just a John song.
There's too much around it that's better. That's that's unfortunate part of this.
Yeah, and I think there's something about the verse parts of this song are not that great. Yeah. But the core, I will say this as a singer, the chorus is great because it's got these cascading harmonies.
Oh yeah.
During the Save the World. And I really like the vocal part during the chorus.
Oh, that's cool.
But and again, another song that doesn't sound like a Bon Jovi song, but just not, it's not high on my list on this one.
7 out of 10, Gary.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's a 7 for me because I still like it, but it's
that's fair.
It's coming fair. Right before one of the greatest songs on the album. So
then we have some sort of like, I mean, he says, doesn't he say something about Bowie?
It's a Bowie fever dream.
It is
music, man. It
really is.
And I'm not even a huge Bowie guy. I'm not saying that. This song,
it's a fun tune.
It's a 9 out of 10. It's not a perfect song, and I think it's polar. I don't think a lot of people would like this song because it is nothing like Bon Jovi has ever done before.
Right.
But man, this song for me, I smiled when I heard this song.
Oh, you froze up for a second. Hey. He got too excited about the song, guys.
I did. I mean, I love the song. It's nonsensical, but this is just fun.
Yeah.
And we need that every now and then. You need a song that doesn't have deep meaning. It's just fun. And I sometimes skip to the song just to hear it because I like the way, the dressed up for a big day, like Halloween day. but it was 4th of July. It's like,
I was trying to think of who it reminds me of, because it reminds me of a completely different band. But I couldn't put my finger on it.
It's got this wild kind of groove to it. That dun 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 dun. It's like, what is that? Is it like Slade? Am I thinking of Slade from the 70s? Like, I don't know what to do with it.
I know,
but yet I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a fun song for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I would love to know what made you write this. And again, we've talked about this before when you hear bands with songs that they kept off of albums or songs they put on, and you're like, so when you recorded all the demos, what made you hold on to this one?
Yeah,
because I'm glad you did, but it seems like when you're going down your entire catalog and there's nothing like this anywhere, and you went, do it.
Yeah.
And maybe they felt the same way we felt. Like, it's just, yeah, this is a fun song. It's staying.
Yeah, maybe it's one they played. It was like a warm up song that they've always done because it was so fun. And then they're like, "Hey, we're just gonna have to put some lyrics to it or something."
Yeah, that might be it.
All right, yeah, that's a good song. That's the John and Richie song of the album.
Yes, great song. Number 10, Gary. She's a Mystery.
She is.
So again, this one hangs out at a 7 for me. It could maybe be a 6. It could maybe be an 8. I wrote this one. I struggle to classify it. It's a love song / ballad, but the tempo and the music doesn't follow the formula of a tempo or a ballad.
Right.
So it's hard, like, because we know these formulas as consumers of everything. There's a formula. We know it. It's not that you can't vary from it, but that's what this one does for me. It varies from that formula. But I like it because I'm like, I like the lyrics, I like the music, but I want to say it's a ballad, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, this is this song and the next song actually for me are the two is the down point of the album.
Yeah, I'll agree on the next one. It's the low point for me.
Yeah, I just at this point of the album, sure, I'll listen to it at this point because the whole album's pretty good. And this is not when we get to the albums where I start skipping a whole lot.
Yeah.
But these are the kind of low points of the album for me. I don't think they score particularly high.
Yeah.
She's a Mystery is John and Peter Stewart and Greg Wells. So I don't know anything about them.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very good effort. It's I'm not sure where I feel about it or how I feel about it, but I don't skip it necessarily. It's just like, I'm still rocking high. I usually go back one more time to hear Captain Crash and then come down from that fun run.
Yeah.
So then we go with track 11, I Got the Girl. This is a 6 for me. This is the low point of the album for me. My opinion is this is
almost like an old boy band song or something like that, because it's just not.
You could have left this one off the album and I don't think it would have made a difference on the album. And I'm not knocking these guys. I don't ever want to be bashing anybody. They're way more successful than we ever were in our lives, but as fans and consumers and critics to a degree, this one I just don't. This is probably the only track I may skip just because I want to get to the next song on this album.
Yeah.
Which gets us to number 12, the last song on the album, One Wild Night. This is a 9 out of 10. This song I love. It just cooks along. It's fun. That it takes me back to Slippery. To be honest, the feel of it. I love the breakdown with the drums. Na 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 na. Dun, dun, dun. I love that. I mean, as a drummer, I love it. But it's fun. And then the gang chorus of One Wild Night, blame it on the moonlight. Yeah. It's just fun. And I think coming off of Keep the Faith and These Days, which I think were such serious albums and like we always talk about more mature lyrics.
Yeah.
This comes back to them, the Slippery When Wet Days where they're just having fun, and writing these songs about going out and having a good time. And that's what we, in the 80s, that's what we thought about. We wanted to be these guys,
I think they may have originally planned on naming the album this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then they altered it because I don't know if it was part of I don't know. I don't know the full story. I just think they turned around and released a live album with that name.
Oh yeah.
They held on to it for the live.
Well, Crush doesn't make a lick of sense, but
it doesn't fit with any of you think there was maybe a reference and
going forward, a lot of the albums don't make a lot of sense to me.
Right. Yeah.
I don't hate them. I'm just like,
we almost start getting into products for a minute because like I'm gonna go get a Orange Crush.
Crush.
The next one I got to go get some bounce dryer sheets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a.
I'm with you. I feel it. I knew where you're going.
Gotta get.
I was gonna let you go.
Got to get a "Have a Nice Day" sticker.
I would like to have one of those stickers.
Anyway,
so that wraps it up.
Last solid album from the boys,
in my opinion, and Gary's too. The next album, I enjoy the next album quite a bit, but I would never tell anybody to go get the next album, Bounce. I'd definitely tell people get Crush, and I don't believe you'd be so disappointed in it. It's a fun, good album by Bon Jovi, and I'm so glad it's part of my catalog. That's all I got.
And that's probably all they need at this point. We're 30 minutes in.
That'll happen. That's a lot of Bon Jovi talk on an album that most people probably don't know.
Hot Jovi talk right there.
Hot. Do it, Gary. That's not what I expected you to do.
Oh, okay. Thanks, everybody. We're out of here.
Bye.